And for those who are victims of the COVID-19 virus, as well as those who are victims, our brothers and sisters in the Visayas and Mindanao region who were affected by the Odette typhoon, please spare all of us who are here from what is to come. We ask your love to soothe us to these dark times. May we face what is to come in your divine will and courage, and open our hearts to acceptance. To those of us who will be competing today, please give us your divine inspiration. Help us through this competition. Help our contestants be able to communicate and articulate everything that's in their hearts, and help them be able to expose and share themselves as uh, as uh, authentically as possible to their audience. May they be able to spread their message impactfully to all. And to our judges, please help our judges in their discernment. Help them be able to communicate and understand the message of our contestants. To our dear volunteers, all the people who have led us through this day, bless all of them, Lord, and keep us all safe. Help us go through this contest with fun, light energy, and help us be able to see a brighter future ahead. This we ask in your most holy, almighty name. Amen.
Thank you very much, Area Director Bea. That was a very beautiful prayer. And I'd like to say Happy New Year and good afternoon again to everybody. Can you kindly unmute your microphones and show a little love? Say woo!
Woo!
Shake our nerves.
Woo!
So here in our Toastmasters community, we train ourselves almost every month in the art and science of public speaking. Today, we will be able to witness the fruition of our training, as we will see the best of the best representatives from each club in the area battle themselves in the impromptu speaking part of Toastmasters, which is the table topics contest. The table topics contest for today is a little bit unique because it is a joint table topics contest for all of the areas in Division A. I'd like to call on our chief judge, Division Director Glenda, for some of the rules and some opening remarks. Division Director?
Okay, for the rules, we've gone over this already, so I do believe I'll just do the welcome remarks. So welcome everybody to our 2022 A-level table topics contest. Let us give it our best as we represent our clubs and shine forth from here. So back to you, contestant Ivan.
Thank you very much, Division Director Glenda. So, without further ado, let's now proceed to the table topic speech contest. The table topic speech contest will consist of a series of timed 1 to 2 minute responses to the same topic that will be judged by a panel of judges. The contestants and the judges have certified their eligibility. Myself and the chief judge have confirmed the eligibility of the contestants and the judges. The winner will represent Division A. The winner will represent their corresponding area to the division table topic speech contest. These proceedings are designed to ensure that we run a fair contest and that each contestant is given a level playing field on which to compete. The following announcements are made in the interest of having a distraction-free environment for our contestants. The members of the audience, role takers, judges, and contest officials are required to turn their videos off and stay muted during the conduct of the contests. Refrain from using the chat features of the virtual platform to avoid distraction. Once the contest has begun, only the contestant is allowed to turn his or her video and audio on. So, let us start with our Area 1 contest. Sorry about that. Zoom Master, could you kindly move our contestants to the breakout room?
Except for contestant number 1.
All right, let's have contestant number 1 on spotlight, please. Toastmaster Lay, could you kindly check your video and audio equipment, please? And kindly pin our timer. For our timer, please raise your hand so that the contestant will be able to see you.
Contest Chair Ivan, I need to interrupt because 2 contestants have not yet entered the breakout room.
Hello, I'm still in the main room.
Yes, please join the contestants breakout room.
I don't have the button.
Okay, I'll move you.
I'm seeing 3 contestants. So, Toastmaster Karena, Toastmaster Ivan, and then the other one was already moved. Toastmaster Lay, are you able to see the timer?
Yes, I can see Toastmaster Lily Magtoto.
Excellent. Okay, I think all of the contestants have been moved to the waiting room.
All the contestants are in the breakout room. Judges are ready as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Toastmaster Lay Gualar. Would you rather be the best person on the losing team or the worst person on the winning team? Would you rather be the best person on the losing team or the worst person on the winning team? Toastmaster Lay Gualar.
I would rather be the best person in the losing team. Ever since I was young, I was taught to always do my best in everything that I do. So I would also, I would thrive to educate myself on what needs to be done prior to engaging into anything. I would ask questions from peers, from those who have better experience of that task in order to gain more knowledge of what needs to be done. I would also read about the certain topic or the certain task so that, again, to increase my knowledge of it. So with all these information that I gather, I make sure that I apply them when I engage into something. And most importantly, aside from getting the head knowledge of it all, I put my whole heart into it. So when I do something, I would make sure that I give it my best. Even if our team does not win, even if our team comes down to the bottom of the charts, it's okay. As long as I am convinced that I have done my best. And on my end, I'd also be encouraging and inspiring my peers and my teammates to do the same. Because if I am doing my best and I am able to encourage them, regardless of the result, the important thing is that we all put our best foot forward. We all face the challenge and give it our best shot. At the end of the day, that's what life is about. It's about giving it your best shot no matter what the outcome is. And I encourage everybody to help to keep encouraging our peers and our teammates to do the same. Always do your best to make sure that we all achieve or we all accomplish a good thing for ourselves. Not just the goal, not just the award, but the self-fulfillment that we will be getting out of this. Good afternoon, everyone.
We will have 1 minute of silence to give time to the judges to tally their scores. While we have that, Zoom Master, could you kindly call on our second contestant to the virtual stage, please?
Contest master, 1 minute has elapsed.
Thank you very much to our very beautiful timer, Area Director Arlene. Zoom Master, could you kindly put on the virtual stage our next contestant? Toastmaster John,
Yes.
could you check your audio equipment and video equipment if they're working to your satisfaction? And also,
Hello?
could you pin the timer? Our timer is Toastmaster Lily. Toastmaster Lily will raise her hand so that it will be easier for you to find her.
Where is she? Where is she? Timer 1.
Timer 1.
Oh, there you are.
Please pin her.
How can I pin her? It only says chat. How can I pin her? Okay, at least I'm seeing her.
But
okay?
you can see her.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I can see her. I can see her. Okay. Am I edible?
You are loud and clear.
Yes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Toastmaster John Francisco, would you rather be the best person on the losing team or the worst person on the winning team? Would you rather be the best person on the losing team or the worst person on the winning team? Toastmaster John Francisco.
I'd rather be the worst person in the winning team. Since childhood, I'm a team player. I love sports, mainly basketball. I would always on the losing end, the winning end, name it. I have experienced it a lot. In the barangay level, the national level, or the corporate level, I've been there, been that. Well, to tell you frankly, sometimes I'm on the losing team, but I'm the highest pointer. But it's not individual honors for me. I'll always want the team to win. Even if I didn't score, even if I'm on the bench, I would like our team to win because I'm a team player. And a team player would like the team to always win. I hate losing, remember that. But I have all experienced that in my entire life, in my sports life. I'm a sports person, I'm very athletic, and I've experienced everything. Losing, winning, winning, losing, everything. But I tell you, I would rather be the losing guy on the winning team. Been there, been that. Just a while ago, this morning, I'm watching NBA, and the old games of Michael Jordan, and I love it. Even if you're in the losing team or you're the losing guy, the loose guy on the winning team, I would rather be that. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you very much.
We will now have 1 minute for our judges to tally their scores. While our judges are tallying the scores, the Area 1 contestants may now take a break, and you can join in later when we announce the winners and when we award the certificates of participation.
Area 2 contests.
Contest chair, can we ask for an additional 3 to 5 minutes just so that we can wait for the judges to send in their ballots?
Okay.
Area Director Arlene has invited most of our pristine judges for tonight. We have judge number 1, which is Elon Musk. We have the judge number 2, the CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg.
Wow. Fantastic team.
And with that, I'd like to thank the judges as well for being generous with their time and their talents for our joint area contest. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Contest master, shall we proceed? All ballots have been sent.
Excellent. That concludes our Area 1 Table Topics contest. Congratulations to all of the contestants, and thank you very much for the judges that gave their time into judging. I think they have more area contests to judge. Zoom Master, could you kindly call on our first contestant
Right,
for
hold
the
on.
Table Topics contest, for the Area 2 Table Topics contest? There you go. And Toastmaster David, could you kindly check your audio and your video equipment if they are up to your satisfaction, and kindly pin also our timer. Our timer is Toastmaster Lily, which is raising her hand right now, so that it would be easier for you to pin her.
Sound check 1 2. Sound check 1 2.
Loud and clear in my
Okay.
end.
All right. And for my video, it's all right. I can't seem to pin Toastmaster Lily, although she is in the middle of my screen, so I think that should be all right.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1 for the Area 2 contest, Toastmaster David Perez. You are as useless as an empty bag. You are as useless as an empty bag. Toastmaster David Perez.
Me, as useless as an empty bag? Well, dear sir, I must correct you with that. Sometimes things have a purpose. Remember, it's a garbage can, not a garbage cannot. And garbage cans are filled with empty bags. And if you think about it, what are those empty bags filled with? Yes, they're filled with trash, but also one man's trash is another man's treasure. Come on, think about it. Things in life have a purpose. Whether you see it or not, others can. We all have different perspectives. Empty bags do have a purpose, whether that be filled up with something as simple as clothes, something like trash. Heck, if I was the empty bag, I'd like to be used in different ways. Here's the thing. If you're an empty bag, that doesn't mean you're filled with nothing. That just means you're ready and willing and able to be filled with something that fills your purpose, something that makes you special. Empty bags, they all have their ways. And I'd like to say, I may look like an empty bag, but you, sir, are an empty bag as well. And that's a compliment.
Thank you very much. We will have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
Hi. Are you paging me? Hello?
No po.
Yeah.
Wala nang pager ngayon.
I remember when there was a when there was a time where
1 minute of silence po.
sorry.
One minute has elapsed, contest master.
Muchas gracias to our area director and our timer. Yeah. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Mariano, could you kindly check your video and audio equipment?
Sound check. Hello. Test.
Excellent.
Mic test.
Loud and clear. And could you also pin our timer as well? Could you see our timer?
Timer. Yes. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2 for the Area 2 Table Topics Contest. Toastmaster Mariano. You are as useless as an empty bag. You are as useless as an empty bag. Toastmaster Mariano Baladia.
There's no such thing as an empty, there's no such thing as a useless bag. Everything has a purpose. Even if it's just a bag, an empty bag at that, you can use it for so many ways. I remember someone telling me, or someone telling a person who is a useless one. The person has suffered from a lot of bullying. I remember this person who became an engineer at the moment. Now, looking back when I was a kid, this person who probably was a useless scumbag or a useless person, as we call him now, would have been an engineer right now had it been for his determination to get out of that label that we put on something. Everyone has a label. We can call ourselves lazy, successful, useless for that matter. However, when we look at existence, all things have a purpose. Our purpose is to find that kind of drive that we have. Our drive is to find out what is our niche in the environment. Are we good at taking care of people? Are we good at building? Are we good at being a husband or wife? Each one of us will have to find our own purpose. There's no such thing as a useless person. There's no such thing as a useless bag. Back to you, Chair.
We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
Contest Master, 1 minute has elapsed.
Thank you so much to our beautiful timer. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Bianca, could you kindly check your audio and your video equipment if they are to your satisfactory? To your
Good
satisfaction.
afternoon, everyone. I think I'm audible. I've done a sound check earlier.
Are you able to pin the timer?
I'm unable to, but I'm good. I can see her anyway.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3. Toastmaster Bianca Bencio. You are as useless as an empty bag. You are as useless as an empty bag. Toastmaster Bianca Bencio.
You are as useless as an empty bag. What comes into your mind when you hear this? Probably something negative, no? Man, I'm so useless. Man, I was likened to an empty bag. So what purpose could an empty bag serve? So this is a very negative statement. But if you come to think of it, does it have to be negative? Is an empty bag really as useless as this statement tells us? An empty bag is actually a bag that has a lot of space, a bag that is full of opportunities. I used to think of life like this as well. I was an empty bag. I had no talent. I had no experience. I was very young. And many times I've been placed into situations when I was in a place when everyone else was competent and I wasn't. I was an empty bag. But I'm so grateful because after many years, I've met so many mentors who shifted my mindset. Mentors who were once the youngest in the room. Mentors who were once the most incompetent in the room. Mentors who were once the only women in the room. I didn't have to look at myself like an empty bag. Instead, I'm a bag that can absorb all the learning and all the opportunities, all the network that my circumstances throw at me. So are you feeling useless? Are you feeling like an empty bag? Well, good news. If you're an empty bag, it means there is so much in store for you. Contest chair.
Thank you very much. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
Contest Master, 1 minute has elapsed.
Much appreciated, Miss Timer. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Raul, could you kindly check your video and your audio equipment if it is to your satisfaction?
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster. Am I audible?
Loud and clear. Have you also pinned the timer?
Yep, I can see the timer.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4, Toastmaster Raul de la Vega. You are as useless as an empty bag. You are as useless as an empty bag. Toastmaster Raul de la Vega.
Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters and friends, I have to disagree with that statement about myself being as useless as an empty bag, because a bag that has contents that you could find useful would be a lot more valuable, not just to you, but to anyone else. I can remember a time as a corporate trainer when I had to help train entry level people for their job. The challenge was to make sure that they would be prepared as far as language skills would be concerned. Now, if I had arrived at the training session without anything to share with them, how would they have become better individuals? In the time that I would spend with them, I would make sure that they would develop their skills and as they would graduate training, enter into the corporate world and start dealing with clients. I've learned that time that it's very important to make sure that you can provide content, valuable content that would help people's lives become better. And if you would have something in your bag of magic tricks that would help them improve, not just would it be good for you, but also with others. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, make sure that your bag is always full. Contest chair.
Thank you very much. We will have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores. That concludes our Area 2 Table Topic Speech Contest. Congratulations to all of the contestants, and thank you very much for our judges. For the contestants, you may take a short break, and while the other area contests will be conducting. Okay, we'll have a few minutes more so that the tallier can collect the final scores of the judges.
The first contestant is already in the meeting room. Thank you.
We'll just give a couple of minutes for the judges to submit the scores to the tallier.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, loud and clear.
Thank you.
Could you also pin the timer as well?
Okay. Yes.
That would be Toastmaster Lily. She's raising her hand
Toastmaster
right now.
Lily Magtoto.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Do I pin?
Excellent. Welcome to the Area 3 Table Topics Contest. Our first contestant has already checked her audio equipment and video equipment and has already pinned the timer as well. So ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Toastmaster Monica Peralta. Complete the sentence. Love with one hand on your heart and the other on your blank. Complete the sentence. Love with one hand on your heart and the other on your blank. Toastmaster Monica Peralta.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. Love with one hand on your heart and another on your mind. You know, as a kid, I've always followed my heart. My emotions is my driving force. It has also led me to a lot of wrong decisions. Yet I still follow with my heart because it's what feels right. However, I remember this one time I was in college and I was looking for a crowd to fit in. I was having a hard time choosing the right people to be with. However, as I said, I have my hand on my heart. So I followed it and I chose the crowd which feels more fun, more dangerous because it makes me feel something. However, as I went through adulthood, I realized that the heart is not enough. It should also be guarded by the mind. Emotional intelligence isn't just about feelings. You need to consider the right decisions based on wisdom, and what you've learned is on what's right. So Love is on one hand on the heart and the other on the mind. Thank you. Contest chair.
Thank you very much. We will have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
Oh, may I leave the
Yes, you may close your video.
room?
Yeah.
Thank you.
One minute has elapsed, contest master.
Much appreciated, Toastmaster Arlene. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Anthony. Could you kindly check your audio equipment?
Mic test.
Okay, loud and clear. Have you
Mic
also
test.
pinned our timer?
Well, for some reason, I couldn't pin the timer one, Lily Magtoto.
But can you see her?
I can see her through the gallery view.
Excellent.
So, okay, let me just. Nope, she's unpinnable, unfortunately. But I can see her video. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2 from the Area 3 Table Topics Contest. Toastmaster Anthony Foronda. Complete the sentence. Love with one hand on your heart and the other on your blank. Complete the sentence. Love with one hand on your heart and the other on your blank. Toastmaster Anthony Foronda.
Person I love most is my wife. We've been together for 25 years already. And my hand is always close to my heart, and my other hand is close to her heart. The reason why I put my hand to my heart and the other hand to her heart is because as a couple, we need to understand each other's needs, wants, and desires, including the hatreds, what ticks the other person, so that we could understand each other. Love is more about getting things working together. As such, when we love each other, we need to understand each other. We have to understand the things that ticks her or ticks me. We have to compromise. By touching each other's hearts, we will understand each other and closely try to form a bond wherein we could compromise on the things that we like to do and what we do not want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, loving each other is understanding each other. Do you love the person? Do you want to compromise? Learn to compromise. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you very much. We will have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
Contest Master, 1 minute has elapsed.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Leslie, could you kindly check your audio if you are audible and kindly pin our timer as well?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3, Toastmaster Leslie Ann Sabat. Complete the sentence. Love with one hand on your heart and the other on your blank. Complete the sentence. Love with one hand on your heart and the other on your blank. Toastmaster Leslie Ann Sabat.
Love with one hand on your heart and another hand on your tummy. Well, for one, I love food. So love and food goes together for me. And the other thing is the reason why I also want to put one hand on my tummy is because it's for guts. We need to learn to love our guts. Gut would be the center of our health, as well as, butterflies in your stomach, gut feeling. Those things actually help us make decisions. Most of the time, if your gut is telling you that it's okay, you can move forward to it. Now, some people may say that love would be one is on your heart and another one is on your head. But for me, it would always be on my tummy because I really, really love the feeling of basically putting everything into instincts. And your tummy or your gut is part of your instincts providing skills, or this is where you decide. And with the love of food, as what it shows, that's why whenever I think of love, I think of putting a hand in my heart and one on my tummy. Thank you very much.
We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores. We will give around 3 minutes for the tallier to collect the ballots of all of the judges. And that concludes our Area 3 contest. For the contestants of the Area 3, you may take your break while the other two areas will be conducting their contests. Okay, thank you very much, judges. Now we will start our Area 4 Table Topic Speech Contest. May we ask the Zoom master to put our first contestant on the virtual stage, please. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Toastmaster Kyle, could you kindly check your audio and video equipment?
All right, check 1, 2, 3. Can you all see me?
Loud and clear. And have you also pinned the timer?
I am doing it now. I cannot pin the timer, but I see everybody on gallery view. So I'm all good.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Toastmaster Kyle. Why should you not join Toastmasters contests? Why should you not join Toastmasters contests? Toastmaster Kyle Astrante.
To be posed a question and asked why I shouldn't, I have to disagree. To everybody here, how many of you have joined contests previously? Raise your hand. Contest Master and fellow Toastmasters. Toastmasters has become a platform for us to show ourselves, become a platform for us to tell our stories, share to the people what have we learned in the past 20-something years or 40-something years of our lives. And being able to have that kind of platform would also tell us that this is a safe space for us to practice whatever it is that we are practicing for. We may be working in call centers. We may be working as teachers. Personally, I'm a teacher. And to be asked why I shouldn't is something that I would disagree, because being in Toastmasters has given me the confidence to speak up. I was once a quiet person, and yet here I am speaking in front of you, competing and taking on the stage. For many of us here, a lot of people would question us. Why should you do this? Maybe you've experienced in your workplace, why are you here? Are you even qualified to be here? But always remember to question the question. There's no point if we wouldn't question the question to us. If there's something that's hindering you from your growth, remember to always answer, but why not? Contest Master.
Thank you very much. We will have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
Contest Master, 1 minute had elapsed.
Much appreciated, Madam Timer. May we ask now our second contestant to be put on the virtual stage, please.
Contest chair, we're just waiting for the second contestant to enter the main room.
It's very interesting that we have this joint contest. I was expecting it to last until around 5 p.m. But it looks like we will be able to cut the time in with more than 40%. There we go.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Well, good afternoon to you too. Could you kindly check your audio and your video equipment if they are to your liking? And then finally, also, could you pin the timer, please?
Okay po, thank you. All good.
Excellent. Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, contestant number 2, Toastmaster Karina Barco. Why should you not join Toastmasters contests? Why should you not join Toastmasters contests? Toastmaster Karina Barco.
Where there is desire, there is gonna be a flame. Where there is a flame, someone's bound to get burned. But just because it burned doesn't mean you're gonna die. You gotta get up and try and try and try. Fellow Toastmasters, I hid something inside of me right now. Guess what? It is the fears and nervousness because I came here with an empty bag of experience. DTM Mario Ampel told me that I am inviting you to be the contestant for area contest of speech contest. And I am so afraid because I have no experience. There is one person that telling me you should not join this because you have no experience. But this Toastmaster telling me that I am giving you this to be a better version of yourself, to meet the bravest person you want to be. Fellow Toastmasters, some people could tell you you couldn't do, but if you are believing yourself that you can do, nothing would stop you. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you very much. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores. We will give a few more minutes for the tallier to collect the ballots of the judges. And that concludes our Area 4 Table Topic Speech Contest. For the contestants of Area 4, you may take your break while Area 5 is conducting their Table Topics contest. Okay. Now we will start our Area 5 contest. Contestant number 1. Toastmaster Alex, could you kindly check your video and audio equipment, please?
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. And have you already pinned the timer, ma'am?
Yes.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1. Toastmaster Alex Mena. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Toastmaster Alex Mena.
Back when I was in my 6th grade, I would always have a Rubik's Cube in my hand, and every one of my classmates actually has the same thing. We would always be scribbling over our Rubik's Cube here and there, trying to solve it as fast as possible. But only a few could do it in a matter of seconds. And I think in life or in people, it's also the same thing. It's not always about how fast you can solve the Rubik's Cube, but in the end, you get to solve it no matter how long you took. I remember when I went to Japan during an exchange program, and my teammates were foreigners. I didn't know a single thing about them, and they were all from different cultures and different backgrounds, and I didn't know a single thing about them. And as much as I tried to speak English to them, they wouldn't understand me. And I think for them, I was their Rubik's Cube. But for them, or for me, they're my Rubik's Cube. And no matter how hard I tried, it always ended up being something scrambled. But no matter what life brings you, or no matter how many people life will bring to you, the the time that you take to solve them doesn't matter as long as you solve the Rubik's Cube. Back to you, to contest chair.
Thank you very much. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
One minute had elapsed.
Many thanks, Madam Timer. Toastmaster Lindsay.
Hello.
Could you check your audio, please? And could you also pin the timer?
Hi, good afternoon, contest chair. I can't seem to pin the timer. I don't see the pin option on the ellipsis.
I see. Your video is chopping a little bit. Would you like us to wait for a few seconds?
Sure. It's kind of unstable right now. Is it raining? No, it's not raining.
Okay,
but-
I think that's good already. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2. Toastmaster Lindsay Sarah. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Toastmaster Lindsay Sarah.
I'm not actually somebody who knows how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And I think that translates to me not being able to figure out people easily. Even my own sister, my youngest sister, for the lack of term, I think she's kind of weird. She does things which are not done by ordinary people. Like she likes to eat, say, French fries and dip not in tomato sauce or ketchup, but in sundae. I find it weird. I try to tell her, don't you want to dip that French fries to your ketchup instead? And she'd say, no, this is way better. Sundae and French fries, that's better. So I just let her be as long as she's happy. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, we don't have to figure out everybody around us. As long as we let them be, we don't bother them, and we don't inflict harm to them the same way that they do to us. As long as everybody's happy, let them be. Back to you, Contest Chair.
Thank you very much. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
One minute had elapsed.
Much appreciated, Madam Timer. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Nilo, could you kindly check your audio equipment and video equipment if they are satisfactory to you?
Yes, hello, Coach Nilo here.
Loud and clear. Have you also pinned the timer?
I can see the pin. I can see the timer. Yes, Lily Magtoto.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3, Toastmaster Nilo Inocentes. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Toastmaster Nilo Inocentes.
The statement resonates with me very fully. Who doesn't know what a Rubik's Cube is? You twist it, you turn it, you pivot it. If you lose patience, if you go on the pitfall or on the cliffhanger about to give up, it shows emotions. It's a journey of colors, of shapes, of energy, waning or strengthening. Now, the Rubik's Cube of my life was exactly the same. I almost gave up, but I did not give up. A Rubik's Cube, when you twist it, when you turn it, is like one's journey. Everyone has a journey. Everyone experiences pain, sorrow, joy, exhalation, euphoria, doomsday things, and everything like that. But then will you give up? You can never give up because every time you twist it, it shows that you are alive. To be alive is to know you celebrate life. You celebrate life. The fact that you put yourself into the Rubik's Cube journey means you will have a goal. And life is about a goal, finding the way out, whether it's going inside you, going outside you, seeking, invoking the divine creator, or people in your space. The Rubik's Cube is about where you are, who you are, and where do you want to go. So if you give up on someone, if you give up on yourself, you are defeated by life's journey. Never give up. But then, where do you get this patience? You have to be authentic. You have to be vulnerable to yourself, to others in your space by maintaining boundaries and holding your values. This is what the Rubik's Cube has done to my life. It gave me patience. It helped me in my journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
Contest chair, 1 minute had elapsed.
Merci, Madam Timer. Let's have our fourth contestant. Toastmaster Erica, could you kindly check your video and audio equipment?
Test, mic test. Can you hear me well?
Loud and clear. Could you also pin our timer, please?
Yes, already done. Done. Thank you.
Madam Timer, can we reset the color scheme, please? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4, Toastmaster Erica Asa. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Toastmaster Erica Asa.
I love solving things. Rubik's Cube, I did that when I was in high school. But there's one thing that I don't know how to solve, and eventually I gave up. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, I am newlywed. And just last year, during the pandemic, I got married to this tall, dark, and awesome man that I've been with for 14 years now. 14 years. Yes, you heard that right. 13 years of being together, and I still couldn't figure out this guy. Before we got married, we talked and said, okay, I will do the cooking, you do the laundry. I will do the cleaning, you do the groceries. You know what? I did the cooking, I did the cleaning. Well, he did some groceries, and the laundry was done by the neighbor, the cleaning service. There are many things that my husband and I argue about, particularly, especially opening, locking the door. And I am very frustrated because we live in a building and anyone could enter that building and anyone could just pop through the door. One time, a mass stranger came in and poof. See, that's what happens. That's what happens. You know, fellow
Toastmasters and friends, I still choose to be with my husband because even though there are things that I don't understand about him, and he sure also don't understand me, we are choosing each other. How about you? What is something you don't understand? Choose. You have the power. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores.
As chair, 1 minute has elapsed.
Thank you very much, Madam Timer. Can we kindly ask our Zoom master to put our final contestant for Area 5? Toastmaster Ivan, could you kindly check your audio and video equipment, please?
Hi, good afternoon. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Loud and clear. Have you also pinned our timer?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5. Toastmaster Ivan Burser. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Everyone is a Rubik's Cube. Hard to figure out, so don't bother trying. Toastmaster Ivan Burser.
My fellow Toastmasters and friends, let me tell you about a friend of mine whose name is TJ. Now, TJ had a concept for his international speech. He wanted to have a Rubik's Cube, solve it in front of everyone while delivering his international speech. I found that idea very interesting. In fact, I even bought my own Rubik's Cube and figured it out, trying to solve it in less than 5 minutes so that I can also copy what TJ would do in his speech. Yes, I was able to figure out how to solve the Rubik's Cube, but in more than 7 minutes. That's when I realized that everyone can evolve even after some time. You don't have to be a TJ. You don't have to copy somebody else. You can have your own ideas. You can figure out what you want to do with your lives. And you will be able to solve the challenges that you experience when you try to take one step at a time. What I realized from my experience with DJ is that just like what Maya Angelou said, creativity you can never run out of creativity. As long as you use it, you can have more. So my fellow Toastmasters and guests, you don't have to solve everything right now, but what you can do is evolve over time and figure out what you want to do next. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to tally their scores. Okay, we will give a few more minutes for our judges to tally everything and our contest officials to collate all of the winners of all of the area contests, create the certificates, and prepare the awards for our awarding ceremonies. That concludes our area 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 table topics contests. Yay! And finally, I get to interview people while we're waiting for them. May I ask the help of our Zoom master to put our interviewees on our stage so that we can interview some of our contestants. Wala, Zoom master.
Hello, Tech 2 to the rescue.
There you go.
Meron po bang hosting rights? Because I don't have hosting rights.
I will try to give you. I cannot
Thank you.
give. I cannot give hosting rights. Just point on the person who we can interview.
Someone from Area 1 first.
Someone
Yay.
from Area 1, we have
Bianca. Ay, Area 2 pala yun.
Area 2.
Area 1.
Okay. We have, who do we have here? Toastmaster Lay. Toastmaster Lay, are you here in the room? Could you kindly turn on your video cam and camera? There you go. Toastmaster Lay, how was the experience? Is this your first time joining a table topics contest?
Yes, it was my first time. And I was very nervous at first. I did practice, to be honest. I looked for example questions for table topics online. And in the past couple of days, I was trying to respond to those table topics questions, or I was just really trying to fill out phrases and sentences. But I knew that it's possible that whatever I studied for, whatever I practiced, will not come out. So I was really nervous because of that.
Toastmaster Lay is from Supreme Toastmasters. Am I correct?
Yes, that is correct.
There
it's
you
a good
go.
it's a good experience, and I'm happy and I'm glad that I joined. So thank you, Toastmaster Ivan, for coming up with this contest.
Okay, we do this every year. So, and I hope that you also join the other contests that will also be happening this month as well. Thank you very much. Let's all give a round of applause for Toastmaster Lay.
Thank you.
Next, we have Toastmaster John. Toastmaster John, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Alive and kicking.
Toastmaster John, how are you? How was your New Year celebration?
Yes, I'm fine. I just got here in summer, and I'm working on summer-related projects, and I'm good. I'm good.
How
It's nice
long
to
are
see
you
all.
going to stay there?
Maybe for a few months, till the project will be delayed.
Oh. And
Yes.
how's the weather there? Are you near the beach area?
Yes, but not very far from the beach. Actually, it's the summer group of islands. I'm in the summer group of islands, and it's a bit gloomy here. Cloudy sky and occasional rain shower. Okay.
Now, what can you do for fun if you are in the? I believe that's the small isolated islands. Am I correct?
Yes, I'm in the city right now, in Calbayog City, but I'll be going to the islands when my site engineers come here on Monday. So I'll be going to the islands next week, and we'll be adding generator sets to the island plants. And this is for the economy and for the Filipino people.
Well, that's amazing. If you get to work near beaches while all of us enjoy the beach for vacation, you get to see it
Yes.
during your work day, and that's
Yes, I
amazing.
hate my job. I hate my job because of the seafoods and the beach.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Yes.
Okay, let's all give a round of applause for Toastmaster John. Toastmaster
Thank you.
John
Thank you very
is
much. Thank you
from
very much.
Toastmaster John is from PSME, and then also what was the
NPC.
other NPC?
NPC. Toastmasters Club. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Good afternoon. Stay safe and negative. Thank you.
Now, let's call on from area 2. Let's get to know some contestants from area 2. We have, I can see Toastmaster. Let's start with Toastmaster Bianca first. Toastmaster Bianca?
Hi, hello.
Toastmaster Bianca, tell us about yourself. What club did you come from? And
proud to be
what do you do for a
NPC.
living?
Oh, I'm a law student right now, so nothing yet.
How many years will it take for you to finish that course?
Hopefully in 3.5 more years. I'm just a first year student, so yeah, this is refreshing experience. By the way.
So far, what is the most interesting subject for you so far? Having your first year in law school.
I guess the most interesting right now would be persons and family so civil law. Constitutional law is also interesting with all the current events that's happening. So very relevant, very timely. So pretty interesting.
I meant to ask you a law question since you asked civil and family law. Now I've been always hearing this statement when I was a child. I just want to check if it's true. Can you really kill your wife if you found her sleeping with somebody? Is that true?
Man. Yeah, it's in the old civil code. That's actually that's not fake news actually.
Whoa.
But yeah. But what's interesting about laws is it really shows how different times are because court rulings are different over time. So for example, back then, if the wife cheated on the husband, it's not a ground for separation, but if a husband,
So it keeps on changing.
if something like that. So before it used to not be so fair towards women, but now because of our changing values, the courts are, they're trying to be fair,
and that's a good improvement. I hope that they become more fair also in the future.
Yeah, there are lots of improvement. Actually, lots of room for improvement. So.
Yeah. I've heard also that this interview is taking a long time. I can interview you the whole day. I've also heard that you don't, if the guy, let's say if the husband gets a boyfriend,
husband gets
they can if the husband gets a boyfriend, the husband gets a case. But if the wife gets a girlfriend, the wife doesn't have a case. I don't know. I've heard it from somewhere. I'm not sure if it's true.
I think it's because one of the grounds of legal separation, like it just says lesbianism, like it doesn't say it doesn't exactly what's the term for guys again. So like it's not an umbrella term. Instead, lesbianism is highlighted. So anyway, but yeah, like there's some sense to that, but I'm not sure if that still applies to today. So
well, I hope that it changes in the future, and I hope you get a lot of clients already. As I can see in the chat box, there are a few people who is already interested, and so you build your law firm as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Bianca. Let's all give a round of applause. Next for Do we have time for one more interview, or are we ready to announce the winners?
Ready to announce. But if you want to interview people, that's okay.
No, we can move on.
All
We can
right,
move
all
on
right.
to announcing. I just wanted to entertain the crowd a little. So, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. Here is the announcement for the certificates of participation.
Can you
This is
please
actually my
request,
favorite part of this is my favorite part of the
contest chair, can you
of the
please
contest.
request all of the contestants to turn on their cameras so we can easily spotlight them when their
There
name
you
is
go.
called?
My dear contestants, could you kindly please turn on your video cameras so that we will be able to spotlight you and take a photo of you so you flash your best smile. This is my favorite part of the proceedings because I normally don't get into the last part. I only have my name here. Okay. So let's pin Toastmaster Lay. So this certificate of participation is awarded to Toastmaster Lay Gualar. Smile. 3, 2, 1, click. 3, 2, 1, click. Okay, next. This certificate of participation is hereby awarded to Toastmaster John Francisco. Toastmaster John, please turn on your video camera so that we can take a picture of you.
Toastmaster John is not here. Maybe he's still in the breakout room.
I'm here. Who said I'm not here? I'm here.
Photo. Flash your biggest smile, sir. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Passport size, huh?
Passport style. Next for area 2, we have Toastmaster David Perez. Toastmaster David Perez.
Yes, I'm here.
There you go. Let's spin. Let us spin Toastmaster David.
Spotlighted.
Is he pinned already? I don't see it.
Yes, he is.
Oh, excellent. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Hey, thank you very much. Next, we have Toastmaster Mariano Baladia. Is Toastmaster Mariano in the room?
I don't think so. Please
Okay.
unmute if you are here.
Toastmaster Mariano. If not, we'll move on to the next certificate, please.
I don't think she's here. Let's move on.
Toastmaster Bianca. There you go. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, and click. Yeah, congratulations for your certificate of participation. Next. Toastmaster Raul de la Vega. DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster Raul de la Vega.
Toastmaster Raul, I can't find you in the participants list. Please speak up if you're here.
Okay, moving on. Toastmaster Anthony Foronda.
Toastmaster Anthony, I can't find you as well. Please speak up if you're here.
Next, please. Toastmaster Leslie Ann Saban.
Here.
There you go. Kindly flash your biggest smile. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much. Next, please. Toastmaster Kyle Astrande. Is Toastmaster Kyle in the room? There you go. Kindly flash your biggest smile. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much. Next, please. Toastmaster Karena Barco. Toastmaster Karena, are you here? There you go. Please flash your biggest smile. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much. Next, we'll have the Area 5 contestants. Let's call on Toastmaster Alex. Toastmaster Alex, please flash your biggest smile. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much. Next, we have Toastmaster Lindsay Zara. Let's take a photo. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Just like in online shopping. Thank you very much. Next, let's call on Toastmaster Nilo. Toastmaster Nilo, flash us your biggest. Sorry, come again.
Sorry.
Please flash us your biggest smile, Toastmaster Nilo. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, and click. Thank you very much. Next, let's call on Toastmaster Erica. Is Toastmaster Erica in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, please flash your biggest smile. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much.
Sapa.
Sabay. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click.
Okay.
We're giving too much pressure to the photo people. Next, we have Toastmaster Ivan Burser.
Toastmaster Ivan, I don't see you in the participants list. Please unmute if you're here.
Okay, I think we can now go start with our awarding ceremony. I'd like to call on our chief judge.
Yes, hello. I'm here.
There you
Sorry
go.
about that. Okay. Yes, for our contest, we do not have any time and there are no time disqualifications. So congratulations to everybody. And contest chair, do I?
Just join me in when I announce the winners.
All
Okay.
right.
For the Area 1 winner, Zoom Masters, can you give me a little bit of a drum roll, please?
Manual drum roll.
Manual drum roll.
Kaya mo naman pala eh.
Okay.
Okay, for the Area 1 winners.
Second place.
Second place goes to Toastmaster Romeo Francisco. Woo! Toastmaster Romeo, congratulations.
Yay, thank you, thank you.
Take a picture.
Take a picture. Given that we have only 2 contestants, it's a big mystery. Who is our first placer? Our first place goes to Toastmaster Lay and Gualar. Yay! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Lay will now be competing for the division level table topic speech contest. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Lane.
Next, let's call on our Area 2 winners. Drum roll, please.
Third
Budgeted.
place.
For the third place goes to Toastmaster David Perez.
Woo! Congratulations.
Congratulations. One, two, three, click. 1, 2, 3, click. There you go. For the second place in the Area 2 Table Topic Speech Contest goes to Toastmaster Raul de la Vega. Congratulations. Woo. Is Toastmaster Raul in the...
Not in the room.
Not in the room? Okay. Now we'll move on to our champion for Area 2 Table Topic Speech Contest. And this goes to Toastmaster Bianca Bencho. Woo! Is Toastmaster Bianca in that? There you go.
Yay, NPC Toastmasters.
Okay, I'm shocked.
From NPC Toastmasters. Okay, let's take a picture of Toastmaster Bianca. Toastmaster Bianca, you will be moving on to compete to the division level table topic speech contest. Now let's call on the Area 3 winners. Starting with third place. That goes to Toastmaster Monica Peralta. Congratulations. Woo! Toastmaster Monica, let's take a picture. Okay, thank you. Now, in the event that the champion will not be able to fulfill his or her duties, the second place will will take on the role. And for the Area 3 Table Topic Speech Contest, second place goes to Toastmaster Leslie Ann Saban. Woo!
Congratulations.
Let's take a picture of Toastmaster Leslie. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much. Now for the champion in the Area 3 Table Topic Speech Contest, this award goes to Toastmaster Anthony Foronda. Woo! Congratulations, Toastmaster Anthony.
I don't think he's in the room, but if you are, please speak up.
Okay, if you're not in the room, we will just send you this picture. Okay.
Stand in.
Study. So that we can edit his picture and paste it there. Okay. Now we're moving on to the area 4 winners. Drum roll, please. Starting with our second place. Our second place goes to Toastmaster Karina Barco. Congratulations, Toastmaster Karina. Let's take a picture. 1, 2, 3, click. 1, 2, 3, click. Thank you very much. And the champion for the Area 4 Table Topics Contest, which will represent the area towards the division level Table Topics Contest, is Toastmaster Kyle Astrande.
Woo! Go, babe.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Kyle. Please flash your biggest smile and let's take a picture of Toastmaster Kyle. Thank you very much. Next, we have the area which has the most competitors. Now to call on the Area 5 winners. Third place goes to Toastmaster Alex Mena. Sorry.
Hey, congratulations, those
Congratulations, Toastmaster
Congrats.
Alex. Let us take a picture. Thank you very much. In the Area 5 Table Topic Speech Contest, second place goes to Toastmaster Nilo Inocente. Congratulations, Toastmaster Nilo. Let's take a picture. Yay! Congratulations. And the champion for the Area 5 Table Topic Speech Contest, which will represent the area in the division level Table Topics Contest, is Toastmaster Erica Asa. Congratulations, Toastmaster Erica.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay! Let's take a picture of Toastmaster Erica. Thank you so much. I'd like to now that concludes our first joint area contest for the Table Topics Contest. Yay! Let's all give a round of applause for our contestants and our officers. I'd like to show the organizers a little bit of love. So please, area directors and division director, please show your video cameras. And I want to show you the people who were working hard behind the scenes to be able to make this event possible. I'd like to also thank our dear judges. However, I cannot show your video cameras. Thank you so much for giving us the time. And hopefully you'll also be able to help us with our future area contest. Next week, we will have our area contest for the international speech. So I hope that you guys join that as well. Can we have a picture of the organizing team? Let's have the timer, Zoom master, area directors. Can we spotlight everybody?
May konting time, move natin yan. Lang po. For those who can show your faces, please do. Sa organizing team, salamat po. Kaya ko to. Talliers, timers. Teka lang po. Timer number 2. Beb, camera. Or umalis na ba siya? Beb.
Oh my
Ayaw.
gosh, tapos na yung table topics contest for 2022. Area contest, my gosh! Yes! It's done, guys!
All right,
Next
I think.
round. Oh my
Okay,
God.
Celebration naman po, third week of
Good
January,
job.
and then last week of January, yung humorous speech. Yan, so hopefully you guys get to join as well. I love this
Pwede na magdala ng
organizing
crowd, di
team.
ba?
Yes, finally.
Pwede na, di ba? Yes, o yan.
At least konti lang yung nakarinig ng Rubrik's Cube ko. Okay, habang sina-spotlight, while we are trying to spotlight all of the organizers, again, I'd like to thank each and every contestant. Always remember that whether winning or losing is not important. What's important is being able to participate, being able to compete. And sometimes that is enough to be a source of fuel for the other parts of your life. Thank you very much. Please stay safe.
All right, organizing committee, please smile your brightest smile. Unless may tinga, then wag tayong pakita ng ngipin. All
Hindi viewer
right,
pag may tinga.
taking a screenshot in 3, 2, 1. Teka lang, ang pangit ko. Sa pa. 3, 2, 1. All right, thanks everyone.
That's everybody as well.
Hindi pa everyone.
Okay, with the
Organizing
crowd,
committee.
with all of the contestants, please turn on your video cameras. Let's all smile. Woo! Congratulations, all of the winners.
Judges, hindi pa rin kayo kasama. Love namin kayo, pero bawal.
Judges,
May gift naman kayo so thank you so much.
Ayun, so everyone except for judges, I'll give you guys a few more seconds.
Thanks, judges.
Thank you so much. Ang hirap ng ginawa nila, minamadali pa natin sila.
All right, I'll take a photo. Please smile your brightest smile. Ulit, pag meeting nga, pwedeng tanggalin. Pero kung hindi kaya, ngiti na lang tayo. Taking a photo in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you, everyone. Have a
Congrats,
great day.
guys! Yay!
Thank you.
Congrats!
Division Director
Oh my
Glenda,
gosh.
can you just officially adjourn the meeting?
Yes.
Oo nga. Sino magka
Red Glenn.
Ay, sabi ko nga. Alright, congratulations everyone! And I officially adjourn our area table topics contest! Woohoo! Thank you again so much, judges!
Nakita ko yun.